Yashin.
Actually, I was trying to find, but I think the previous speaker did a better job than me. So maybe I'll call you for that. The thing is, my video broke, so that's why I really you can help me with that. So what do you think? Anyone knows this woman? Last year, she was in Waterloo, gave a talk in February, and can you believe she has Parkinson? But what she did, she took care of it. She's not waiting for us scientists, researchers to find the cure. She's just using mind, and just by doing mind, she called it mind over mind, and she has cleared her symptoms of Parkinson. Now, this is what in my country we call plastic. And that's also plastic. I'm from Mauritius, we just call everything dodo, or we call everything plastic. Now, what I mean by this, now you see this plastic, you can fold it. You can make it become any shape. Now, can you think your brain, right now, you think you are hearing me, but what you are hearing is what's in your brain already. Because everything you keep understanding is a map from what I am saying to your brain, and then did you really understand my talk? Well, it's a lot of formula, which I'm not showing you, it's on my poster there. And here's this guy, he has Parkinson's since 5 years old. Because we keep thinking when I came to this talk, I'm looking for that woman who's walking, who looks paralyzed, but here she looked all fit, all healthy. And here's this little boy from 5 years old diagnosed with Parkinson's. So to try help this guy, they use this same concept of plastic, which now they try have a device which is medically approved. I'm not selling anything. It's called DBS technology. They try to do simulation in the brain. What they try to do is they are trying to replicate the idea of plasticity in the brain. Meaning if you can rewire the brain, maybe we can cure problems like Alzheimer's and Parkinson. Now, as you saw, this was last month. It's on the website. Now, also what happened last month is in Australia, they just made a quantum battery. So again, I'm not selling anything. That's why I brought my power bank with me. Now, in our brain, again, you see, our concept is this is a small, so it stores less, and then this is big, so it stores more. And so far, this is true because your phone takes 1 hour to charge, maybe, and then your car, if it's electric, it takes the whole night, maybe. Now, what happened is this quantum battery, I hope it's real. What they do is they can charge the battery at several positions. For example, think like all of your electrons right now. I can send, like you can all hear me at the same time. I can send electric signals to all of you at the same time, and I can charge you all. But the still issue with it is that it also loses charge very quickly. Now that's a problem. But do you think the tree, before it makes an apple, it says, oh, I'm doing quantum physics now. No, I'm doing classical physics. That's the everyday fight in the lab. For those who did not get a chance to do a flash talk, I'm sorry, but I'm advertising for them. We heard a lot about quantum today. So if you want to understand quantum, there's a lot of posters out there. Me, I'm not here to explain quantum. I want to try find a solution, whatever you want to call it. Quantum, classical, don't get scared of the title. You see, I simplified it for you. Just one word, unlearn. The moment we unlearn, when we try remove the information that we already have in our brain, then maybe we can learn some new things. So how do we study this in the lab? And by the way, why I have to remove my title, you know, when they advertise the posters and all this, you write a very fancy abstract, and then when you go run it on simulation, you realize, oh, how do I get all these results in one shot? So you can't. So with just one title, I came up with 2 papers. One is ready. It's about plasticity. And then the second one, it's still running at the moment on the cluster. These are just some basic results. How we use a model where we use the maths of the quantum physics. So we are not claiming any quantum properties in the brain. Please don't come fire me on my poster on that. We are just saying that we use the Hilbert space, the fancy terms that you can see all over internet. We are trying to use that and model how does this Parkinson function in the brain, or how does Alzheimer And here I am using a lot of information like fMRI, EEG, etc. But if you want more information, there's the QR code. If you don't have that, there's a lot of nice posters which I think you should see. Mine, you can just scan the QR code and follow my work all the time live, or visit our lab, the quantum neurobiology lab in the Department of Biology. Thank you.